That's my sheep Biscuit, and I'm the free coyote. What I want to do is a bunch of videos on the Yellowstone Age. What we're going to do is we're going to show you the difference between biodegradable and those things that aren't biodegradable. And those things that are covered by not biodegradable is almost the entirety of the environmental movement. As you can see here on Biscuit, she's covered with wool, which is a renewable resource. She's not made out of plastic bottles like Patagonia clothing, or North Face, Polar Fleece. She's the real deal. And these are two lambs that were killed by coyotes. I lost 5 in one night. And, you know, I said that liberals were like sheep. There's not a gun among them. It's up to us to take care of them. I kind of fell down on the job here. But after I got attacked, I killed one. Then I called in the airplane and they killed the others. So, you could call this Timothy Treadwell. And this one here you could call Chris McCandless. Every year, idiots go up into the forest, up into the mountains and die. I know we're not supposed to call them fools, but unfortunately that's the category they fall into. There's some things in this world you should never see, and one of them was Timothy Treadwell and the other was Chris McCandless. No excuse for that kind of stupidity. The only reason they could wander around as long as they did is because this is an affluent society where people like that can actually survive for a little while. Morning, Cater.
Morning.
We're doing this video for YouTube, and what I wanted the people on YouTube to see was your saddle. And I was with you the day you bought it. It was brand spanking new. About how many years ago?
Let's see. It would have been in 99.
So that makes it, you've had that saddle for what, about almost 10 years?
Almost 10 years. Looks
like you've ridden the hair off of it.
It started as a rough out. Now it's smooth out.
Yeah. Now what we're going to do, I want to show them my saddle. This saddle is it's a Wythe. It's made by an outfit in St. Joseph, Missouri. Put the saddle seat in it, and it was a 16-inch seat. You can see I've worn some holes in it. And I'm going to show you the saddle that was made for me by my nephew. This is what they call a post horn. On a wade tree, and for years I tried catching the horn on that little saddle over there, and man, I'll tell you, I got good at it, but when I got this, it was like a brand new world. All I had to do was drop my hand and I was there. So we ride an awful lot on the Broken Amber Ranch, and I think our saddles show it. So in case there's any doubters out there, we understand the cowboy way. As you can see, we feed our wildlife. The Defenders of Wildlife, the Wildlife Trust Fund, Earth First, any of those organizations other than the National Elk Foundation doesn't spend a dime on wildlife. They spend all their money on donations, advertisement for donations, and then they turn around with those donations and then they hire lawyers to sue the government. At the end of whichever action they've taken, if they win or lose, the government reimburses the attorney's fees for these nonprofit organizations that are suing. In order to understand how ridiculous it is, just think of the money that's been donated to the defenders of wildlife with polar bear. And what could they possibly do for the polar bear? They can't buy them ice. And that's what the polar bear needs is ice. So your money is going somewhere and it ain't going for ice because that's the only thing they could do for polar bear is buy them ice. All the wolves that have killed all the elk in Yellowstone Park have eaten for free. Hunters buying licenses is what's created the elk herds in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. The environmentalists do not pay anything to eat at our table. And that is wrong. But we do, we feed our wildlife. That's my sheep biscuit, and I'm the free coyote.